Hi, this is Nick and welcome to Monday Morning Inspiration, and today's topic is diminishment, inflation and expansion. I'll explain what I mean by that. I don't know whether you did, but I certainly felt growing up, that I ended up feeling like a very diminished version of who I thought I could be. I don't know if you know the part of the poem by Wordsworth. Let me just read it to you. He said in a poem of his, "Not in entire forgetfulness and not in entire nakedness, but trailing clouds of glory do we come from God, who is our home." Now, I think we arrive with those clouds of glory. We're born with those clouds of glory. We remember them. And, I don't know what your experience was, but my experience was, like, don't think too highly of yourself. You're just, you're just a boy, you're just this, you're just that. Don't think you can be doing too much of this and don't think you can be doing too much of that. So my sense of myself kind of diminished. And I don't know about you, but I had a way of dealing with that, which was in a way to feel, in response to feeling quite diminished, my response was to kind of inflate myself and go, well, I'm not that small, I'm not that little, I'm not all those limits. I'm gonna prove all those limits aren't true. So I was kind of inflating myself to prove that that wasn't the reality of who I was. I suppose in a way it was my kind of ego's attempt to recreate those clouds of glory that Wordsworth was talking about. And it wasn't really until my late 20s that, when I started getting into the world of personal development and personal spiritual growth, I realised actually maybe the clouds of glory haven't actually gone away. They're just underneath the surface. And that's what I mean by expansion versus inflation. Maybe all the qualities that I was seeking, for me it was being creative, stepping into my power, being more in leadership and all those good things. They were already in me. I needed to let them out, not try and invent them and kind of inflate myself up to be those things, but realizing they were already in me embryonically, and my job was to kind of recover them and get my power back and reclaim my gifts and reclaim my clouds of glory and my creativity and my leadership qualities and all those things. So that's what I mean by expansion versus inflation. I think what we often do, and I find this a lot with people in leadership, is they try to inflate their sense of self rather than expand their sense of self, if that makes sense. So, I think all of us go through this sense of diminishment, and my belief is the way to kind of get through that is to commit to a life of expanding what's already innate within you. Those clouds of glory are still there, your amazingness is still there, your power and gifts and creativity and leadership are still in you. Expand and let them out. Okay, I hope that's interesting and resonates with you. If you'd like to have a conversation around this is what I love talking about. So drop me a line, nick@iamnickwilliams.com, and we'll arrange to have that conversation. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.